Welcome to the Awaken, Heal, and Thrive podcast. I'm Benjamin Bernstein, and today's episode is called When Ignorance is Best. This episode is sponsored by my book, the #1 Amazon bestseller, called Instant Divine Assistance, your complete guide to fast and easy spiritual awakening, healing, and more. Just go to Amazon and search for Instant Divine Assistance or click the link in the show notes. Be sure you're getting the one by Benjamin Bernstein. Some pirated copies are starting to show up, so make sure you get the authentic original with Benjamin Bernstein as the author. I publish both audio and video versions of Awaken, Heal, and Thrive, so take your pick. The video versions are on my YouTube channel called Benjamin Bernstein Podcasts. Be sure to subscribe to Awaken, Heal, and Thrive wherever you get it. And if you have not already, be sure to click the link in the show notes for a free chance to win a full year of my Awakening Plus online membership. That's a $189 value, and I announce a new winner every month. In fact, I announce our May 2023 winner later in this episode. Keep your ears peeled if you have entered. For now, I'm dropping new episodes of Awaken, Heal, and Thrive twice a month around the 9th and 23rd. I hope to resume weekly episodes after I complete some time-sensitive projects. So once again, the topic for this episode is when ignorance is best. What I've learned with age, I'm now 63, is sometimes it's better not to hold opinions or beliefs on things that do not matter to my mission. To get to this age, you might find that whereas before you could just endlessly play in the mental realm, now I have a limited number of mental calories every day, and I have to use them wisely. So if it's not really critical that I have an opinion or belief about something, I can choose not to have any opinion or belief at all. Let me give you some examples on things that are really important to me and show you why ultimately my belief about it might not make as much of a difference as I think. For example, one spiritual principle I work with is whether there is paths of service to self and service to other. This is from the Law of One channel material. And they say there's two basic paths a human can choose: a service to other path, where you want to make sure everyone else comes out as good as you do. And there's a service to self path, where you just want to accumulate power and wealth and control, and you really don't care how much damage you do to other people or things. So their premise is that the service to self path, the dark path, explains the presence of evil in the world. And that is the principle I tend to work by. However, it occurs to me, maybe the belief is true that we're all basically love and light beings at the core. And if we're exemplifying dark behavior, selfish, power mongering, etc., it's not because we're on a path of service to self. It's because we're wounded and traumatized. And if we would only heal that trauma like Darth Vader did in Star Wars, then we would, of course, come around to love and light again. And I don't know which is true. It could go either way. There's no definitive evidence, in my opinion, pointing definitively one way or the other. But in terms of my mission for spreading awakening, does it really matter? Does it matter whether people are fundamentally good at the core or whether there are beings who have chosen the dark path? Not really. Those who are still drawn to me will still come, and I'll still be able to serve them. So whether I believe one way or the other on that question doesn't really matter to my core mission. Another thing is my belief about awakening. My current theory is that awakening is infinite. Back to Law of One, which is a core belief system for me, although I'm willing to question any of it, which they encourage, by the way. They say there's an infinite number of universes before this one and an infinite number after. So if we think of awakening, let's say I actually got to the ultimate awakening available in this universe. Well, what about all the universes to come? And when you get beyond 3D, they're all existing simultaneously. And ultimately, if I'm not awake in every single universe to come in an infinite progression, how can I say I've reached the final awakening? So in that case, with that line of thinking, then awakening is infinite. I don't care how awake I am, how deep I've gone. There's probably more levels beyond it. And the tricky thing about awakening, of course, is that you can't know what's beyond where you're at. It's unattainable, unthinkable, inconceivable until you get there, and then you can realize it through experience. But, how do you know what's beyond that? How do you know if you've hit the ultimate or if there is still more? So it's possible that there are an infinite number of awakenings, or as many powerful paths teach, there's just one final ultimate awakening, and when you hit it, you're done. So that's possible too. How can I know? I can't. I haven't hit such an ultimate awakening, so it's all theoretical. Is it going to affect how I approach awakening? No, I'm still going to do everything I can to move through awakenings at a good clip and move as quickly as I can through those so I can serve others better and have a better experience myself. So whether I believe there's an infinite series of awakenings or whether there's one final one, In my case, it doesn't really matter. The belief I hold is not such a big deal. Let me give two more examples. I tend to give metaphysical examples because that's what I'm into. In my most recent ayahuasca ceremonies, I revised a couple of beliefs I had held for years. With ayahuasca, which is a powerful plant spirit teacher, you go into psychedelic ceremony and have powerful experiences of healing and awakening. For years now, I've mostly not actually physically vomited, which is very common in those ceremonies. I've had powerful energetic purges. I felt the energy, leaving out the top of my head or out my hands and feet or however it left. And I thought, well, who needs physical vomiting? If I can clear it energetically, then that's a lot easier and it's a lot less messy. However, in the most recent ceremony, I finally had a massive purge of some dark energy I had been carrying for years, maybe my whole life. Okay, maybe it might even be ancestral. And that had to clear physically. And I worked really hard to get clear so I could have a really strong physical purge of that nasty stuff. When I saw it psychically, it was just the nastiest stuff I'd ever seen or felt. Really glad to be clear of it. So that revised a belief, I can get what I need done energetically. No, this stuff had to come out physically. Another belief I'd held for years, back in 2012, I believe, when I had my big, it was 2012, when I had my big lock-in awakening, that series of ceremonies in the jungle in the Amazon, in Peru, I had believed that I had a walk-in experience where the experience of the ceremony was I'm there and I realize I'm just now waking up. I've fallen physically asleep. And I'm thinking, what the heck am I doing in this body? This is like brand new to me. What's going on? And it took me, seemed like 2 or 3 hours to kind of acclimatize, get access to Benjamin's memories and kind of become the driver of the body. So my belief for years since then, for over 10 years, has been, that's when the new consciousness came in because the original occupant, the original driver of Benjamin wasn't getting his job done. A walk-in was needed to take over the body and get the job done that this body came to do. But in my most recent ceremonies, I had a similar experience, and it was very clear it was my higher self coming in, not just some external consciousness. In fact, I even called the shaman over and had him say, okay, I need you to verify that the consciousness in this body right now is my higher self and not some intruder, some imposter. And the shaman did verify that it was really, my higher self running the body. But it felt a lot like it was like coming in and there was a disorientation and getting to know me. So it occurs to me, wow, maybe all those years ago when that happened, it was really my higher self coming in as part of that awakening process I was having. And I was all disoriented because my higher self had never driven this body in this lifetime. The shaman I was working with back then, things happened very dramatically and suddenly in his ceremonies. It was high drama kind of stuff. And so it was a dramatic, oh my God, I'm waking up in this new body kind of thing. So I'm now wondering, was that really a walk-in or was it just my higher self orienting to being in the body? I don't know. It's possible. I'm open to both possibilities. And does it really matter? No, I'm still here doing my work. So those are some examples of how holding things loosely can be helpful. I hang out with some people and they just spend so much energy, thinking about, is it this way or that way? Arguing for their point and expending a lot of energy, holding down their belief or their opinion. And, I just think, does it really matter? Does it really matter? Most cases it doesn't. Now, some things it does matter. And then you need to get super clear. And if it's a really critical principle you're standing on, you need to hold to it. But it's amazing if you really look at all the things you're believing and holding opinions about and all the energy you put into that, does it really matter? Is it really central to your mission on Earth right now? So those are the thoughts I've been having lately. I wanted to share those with you on that topic. As I mentioned at the top of the episode, I have written a #1 Amazon bestseller. Again, it's called Instant Divine Assistance, your complete guide to fast and easy spiritual awakening, healing, and more. In it, you'll learn how easy it can be to experience spiritual awakening within seconds, just by requesting it from your higher self, quickly and permanently heal a serious challenge, even one that's caused you years of physical, emotional, or mental suffering, by delegating the work to your inner healer. You can call in any kind of energy you want, anytime you want it. You can heal and bless others simply by calling it in and being a hollow reed. You can thrive in a new normal of harmonious living, enhanced intuition, joyous fulfillment of your responsibilities, and bliss. You can do all this and more with the Instant Divine Assistance Invocations. This book gives you everything you need to master them. Plus, You get free access to guided recordings and other valuable online support that will speed up your personal evolution. For over 12 years, the IDA invocations have dramatically improved thousands of people's lives. Isn't it time you also experienced how quick and easy spiritual awakening, healing, and so much more can be? Once again, my book is called Instant Divine Assistance, your complete guide to fast and easy spiritual awakening, healing, and more. Be sure to get the one with Benjamin Bernstein as the author in case more of those pirated copies show up. On Amazon, the ebook is only $3.99 and it's included with Kindle Unlimited. The paperback is only $12.99. Also, the events in my Awakening Plus online membership range from bubble bath gentle to shamanically intense. They support your individual healing and awakening as well as global spiritual awakening. We also have community-focused events where members ask questions and connect with each other. Not a member yet? Join one of our free events. 2 calls are open to the public each month. Experience how Awakening Plus can accelerate your personal evolution. Hundreds of satisfied members make up our supportive online community. Would it be a good fit for you? As of May 2023, Awakening Plus members receive these exclusive benefits. At least 9 of our monthly Zoom events are members only. Some members attend lots of live events, while some don't do any. In fact, most members prefer to experience our events when it's best for them, choosing from an archive of over 550 life-transforming experiences. Amazingly, the recorded events are just as powerful as the live ones. We even have an easy-to-use best of guide to help you choose the event that will help you most right now. There's 3 major courses so far, with more coming. A members helping members service. You can pair up with an accountability partner if you wish. You get constant support from the Awakening Plus group energy field, and that's not even all the benefits. Click the link in the show notes to learn more, or visit awakeningplus.com. That's awakeningplus.com. I mentioned at the top, we have a free session winner announcement, and it is Jeffrey. This is the only Jeffrey who has entered our free contest winner. So Jeffrey, if that's you, then pop me an email, benjamin@astershaman.com, and we will get you set up with your free membership to Awakening Plus. And I think I said free session winner a moment ago. That's not what I'm talking about. Jeffrey has won a free 1-year membership to Awakening Plus worth $189. Congratulations. Thank you for being here, everybody. Once again, I'm Benjamin Bernstein, and we are wrapping up. Please leave me a 5-star rating, review, or comment wherever you get this, so others can also awaken, heal, and thrive. And be sure to click the link in the show notes for a chance to win 1 free year of my Awakening Plus online membership. Thanks again for spending this time with me. I wish you infinite blessings.